To the panel now, Rebeccah, I don't think anyone's really making the argument that the gas stove in your house is going to kill you, although it sounded like that was some of it there. Is this just a messaging problem for Democrats, or is this a policy problem as well, or both?
Well, I think it's both. I mean, I think that Republicans, hammering on calling it a ban and then really pressing into this to say, what do these regulations do? I mean, they really are meant to change the behaviors of consumers to buy electric appliances rather than gas stoves. And this is deeply personal for people. And so a lot of the characterization has been that this is sort of a Republican, overreacting to this. But these are regulations that go right into the kitchen to things that people touch every day. And so I think this is going to be really helpful for Republicans to make this message here in the next couple of months.
Well, and this issue could combust, no pun intended, into a larger issue like we saw with the light bulbs issue. I mean, the substance of this is about energy efficiency. Of course, it becomes about something other than that. The other point I'll just point to here is there are a lot of industry groups that are involved in lobbying for this issue and lobbying against it as well. Wouldn't it be nice to have a political system where they couldn't lobby in a way that's legally bribing members of Congress? They're donating money directly to members of Congress, and we're not having a real honest conversation. So we'll see.
This is just bad messaging for the Democrats, right? Like they're getting crushed on this one.
Yeah, absolutely, they are. And the reason is because, like you said, this is a very personal issue. People are out of my bedroom, out of my house, out of my kitchen.
Right.
So we'll see where it goes. There is a health concern that especially low-income communities have with this, but
But connecting it to climate change, though, I think you heard the congressman talk about this is what's leading to climate change and beyond. I think that's, Niall, sort of where people sort of scratch their heads on this one.
I think it is a little bit. Keep big government off my stove, right? I mean, I'm not sure if that's really the rallying cry. But look, I mean, there is a genuine point here about perhaps environmental effects, but people look at it in a more realistic way and think, does heating up my bowl of pasta every night really going to mess up the environment?
By the way, according to a 2020 survey, 38% of homes in this country have gas stoves. 5 states, New York, New Jersey, Illinois, Nevada, California, at least 50%. Between 50 and 70% of people in those states have gas stoves, so it could impact a lot of people.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.